Hello and welcome grade 5, 6 and 7 students. This is your online tutor Mr. Jairo Spiri. In today's lesson in integrated science, we'll be looking at plants and animals. That's our main topic. We'll be looking at plants and animals. Then our subtopic is flowers. So we'll focus on flowers. So in this is the introduction. We'll just look at the basic part of the flower and of course the function of the flower. So now let's get into it. The flower. That's what we're looking at. So most plants produce flowers and they are called, or we can say they are known as flowering plants. So plants which produce flowers, they are known as flowering plants. Then we also have plants which do not produce flowers, such as mushroom. So these plants which do not produce flowers, they are known as non-flowering plants. So that's the difference. So if you ask what is the difference between a flowering plant and a non-flowering plant, you can say a flowering plant, this is a plant which produces flowers, and a non-flowering plant is a plant which does not produce flowers. You can even give an example, e.g. mushroom. A flower has many different parts which have different functions. So when you look at a flower, it has different parts, and those different parts, they have also different functions. I'm sure we've all seen flowers, yeah, but we have diagrams, so don't worry. We proceed. So this is a simple diagram showing a flower, so common flower parts. So we have this flower, and this flower, it has different parts, and the parts have been labeled. So this part which is known as the stigma, then you have the style, you have the ovary there, you have the sepals, the petals, the anther, and the filament. So these are the basic parts of a flower. You have the stigma, the style, the ovary, the sepal, petal, filament, and anther. So make sure you master where these parts are located. So the first part there, we have the stigma, our style, our ovary, the sepal, the petal, the filament, then the anther. So now let me erase this so that we look at it. So the stigma, it is this part which is starting from this top, going all the way down to this region which is labeled as the ovary. You see it there? Then the style, it is this part which is connecting the stigma to the ovary. You see it? So the style, this is the part which is connecting the stigma to the ovary. Then you have the sepals, this green part. These green parts, those are known as the sepals. Then the petal, these are the brightly colored parts of the plant. So these are even red. So them having this color, it's not just for show. It has a function. So we'll look at the function why, or the use I should say, why they are so brightly colored. Then you have the filament. So the filament are these long, this part which is attached to the anther. It is known as, let me erase that so that it is a bit clear. So the filament, it is this part which is to which the anthers are attached. That is known as our filament. Then the anther are these small orange